Once upon a time, there was a boy named Billy who lived in a remote area in Canada who was very lonely. He didn't have any friends, and he was always sad. One day, he was walking in the park when he saw a dog. The dog was all alone, and it looked just as sad as the boy felt. The boy went up to the dog and petted it. The dog wagged its tail and licked the boy's face. The boy and the dog became best friends. They played together every day, and they always made each other laugh. The boy was no longer lonely, and he was always happy. The boy named the dog Sparky. Sparky was a small brown dog with big floppy ears. He was always happy to see the boy, and he loved to play fetch. The boy and Sparky would spend hours playing in the park. They would run and chase each other, and they would always laugh. One day the boy and Sparky were playing in the park when they saw a group of older boys picking on a smaller boy. The boy and Sparky knew that they had to do something, so they ran over to the group of boys. The older boys were surprised to see the boy and Sparky, and they started to laugh. They told the boy and Sparky to go away, but the boy and Sparky didn't listen. They stood up to the older boys, and they told them to stop picking on the smaller boy. The older boys were surprised by the boy and Sparky's courage, and they backed down. They apologized to the smaller boy, and they left. The smaller boy was grateful to the boy and Sparky for helping him, and he became their friend. The boy, Sparky, and the smaller boy played together every day after that. They were always happy, and they always had each other's backs. One day the boy and Sparky were playing in the woods when they came across a bear. The bear was big and angry, and it started to chase them. The boy and Sparky ran as fast as they could, but the bear was gaining on them. Just when it seemed like the bear was going to catch them, Sparky turned around and faced the bear. He barked and growled at the bear, and he stood his ground. The bear was surprised by Sparky's courage, and it stopped chasing them. The boy and Sparky were safe, and they were grateful to Sparky for saving them. They knew that they would never have been able to outrun the bear without Sparky's help. The boy, Sparky, and the smaller boy continued to be best friends for many years. They had many adventures together, and they always had each other's backs. They were a happy family, and they loved each other very much. One day Sparky got very sick. The boy took him to the vet, but there was nothing that could be done. Sparky died a few days later. The boy was heartbroken. He didn't know what he was going to do without Sparky. He had lost his best friend. The boy buried Sparky in the backyard. He put up a headstone with Sparky's name on it. The boy visited Sparky's grave every day. He would talk to Sparky and tell him how much he missed him. The boy never forgot Sparky. He always remembered the good times they had together. He knew that Sparky would always be with him in his heart. The moral of the story is that a dog can be a great friend to a lonely person. Dogs are loyal and loving, and they can always make you smile. If you're feeling lonely, consider getting a dog. It could be the best decision you ever make.